Hi, I'm Charles Davidson from Victoria, Australia. I'm the chairman and one of the founders of Peninsula Hot Springs. I'm also the chairman of the Global Wellness Institute Hot Springs Initiative. And today I'm presenting on World Bathing Day, which is an event held on the 22nd of June. And I'd like to explain how people can get involved in this event. Now, I'm just going to get into screen share and be able to take you through the presentation. So, there we go. So World Bathing Day was an event that was founded or started in 2018. It was the brainchild, I suppose, of an organisation that I'm a member of, which I mentioned a moment ago, which is the Global Wellness Institute Hot Springs Initiative, but also is supported by the Bathe World Foundation. Now, that foundation was established to help create a awareness of the importance of bathing. The UNICEF has got statistics to show that basically about 1/3 of the world's population, or about 2.4 billion people, lack enough access to bathing water just to be able to cleanse themselves on a daily basis. And that is a major health issue on a global basis. So what we want to do through the Bathe World Foundation is create awareness for that, and also to be able to provide at least a bucket of water for every person on earth every day to help them bathe. Now, one of the activities that we've undertaken to enable that awareness to happen is created World Bathing Day, which is on the 22nd of June. Now, 22nd of June is an auspicious date because that is either the winter or the summer solstice. So either the longest or the shortest day of the year, depending on whether you're in the Northern Hemisphere or the Southern Hemisphere. And the event itself is designed to create awareness of the importance of bathing and the fact that bathing is an activity which crosses all cultural borders, and it's something that facilitates connection between people's minds, bodies, spirit, the environment, and for communities. Now, what we want to do is create awareness through the joy of bathing. So on that day, there are two main activities that we undertake. Well, this slide, first of all, I'd like to acknowledge my co-members of the Global Wellness Institute Hot Springs Initiative. They are members from around the world. So we have people throughout Europe, so Austria, Poland, Belgium, France, Switzerland, and United Kingdom and so forth. There are also people from China, Japan, New Zealand, America, and so forth. They all are volunteers who support the growth of the hot springs industry and the idea that we can all work together to develop a better future. This slide is actually designed to be able to demonstrate that there are hot springs in nearly every country on earth, and there are some magnificent, beautiful hot springs. And usually they're in settings which are in pure nature. So they provide an incredible experience for people to relax in nature and connect with the deep well of their being. The World Bathing Day itself, as I was saying, is on the 22nd of June each year. It started in 2018, and at the beginning, the first main activity was really designed to be simple, which is to take a photo from a bath. It doesn't have to be a hot spring. It can be from any bath, any bathing at sunrise, and then to share that on Instagram. We have the Instagram hashtag, sort of World Bathing Day, and we ask people to share those photos. And that collection of photos ends up creating this amazing collage of bathing experiences around the world, and shows that we are all connected through water. The interesting part about it is that the day starts in Samoa and New Zealand, And then as that day rolls on, it goes across to Australia and then Japan and China and India and across to the Middle East and then through Europe and then across to America and back through the Pacific. And that really creates this amazing kaleidoscope of global experiences. So that's one area which people can engage in. And then the other one is a global live music, a music showcase or event. And what we are doing in that one, and it's new for this year, but we're encouraging people in hot springs at the beginning, but it can end up being in other bathing venues, but it has to be related to water and bathing, that we are putting on music events. So people can play live music in or around pools and in that space, and sharing that. Again, it will follow the day as it progresses on the 22nd of June. Now I'll go on and just provide a few examples of those two main activities of World Bathing Day. The first one really talks about Instagram and how do we get involved. And it's really as simple as encouraging your fellow bathing enthusiasts, friends, customers, if you have a bathing facility, to take photos and then encourage them to share those on Instagram. It's as simple as that. If you go on to the website, which is the worldbathingday.org website, you'll find there's a whole lot of collateral and other materials that we've got on that site to help promote that day. These include things like industry publications, press releases, banners, logos, posters, and so on and so forth. And these are great collateral to really help people who are trying to put on an event. What we have done also, and I'm about to show a short video of an event which we put on last November, and it's also related to the Global Wellness Institute Hot Springs Initiative. It's called Sogemba, and it was a live Zoom-based event, and basically it was showcasing hot springs around the world. We did that as part of the Global Wellness Institute Hot Springs Initiative, and it's a really good example of how the world can come together to share this joy of bathing. So here, I'll show this short video and then I'll come back and explain more about the music way of activating and enjoying and engaging with World Bathing Day. So here we go.
From the desert heart of this vast dry land, a distant voice is calling woman and man. From every nation you call.
Victoria, Australia.
Chongqing, China.
Lewis Pass at the South Island, New Zealand.
Colorado, USA.
Bring your stories, bring your hopes, bring your dreams and wishes, as this timeless place awaits to wrap you in its warm embrace. The wisdom of all elders lit the sparks when worlds collide. This is an invitation to come in and be loved from every side. in the heat of waters, the heat of waters. Deep underground, a shudder holding the heart. It wonders. It wonders. Come and splash in the great desert sea. Together we'll bathe, charging our spirit.
Soak together, heal together.
Sock together and heal together.
Soak together, heal together.
Bathe together, heal together.
Together we'll bathe, charging our spirit. The sun goes down. Hear the sound.
Please join us for our global hot springs event.
Konnichiwa. Hello, hot springs found in the world.
Separated by oceans.
Separated by oceans. Separated by oceans.
来週を温泉で一つにつなごう。
将我们联系在一起。
Connected by water.
Connected by water.
Connected by water.
Although we are separated by oceans, we are all connected by water.
There we go. And now I'd like to quickly talk about the second way to engage with World Bathing Day on the 22nd of June, and that is by hosting a global live music showcase. Now, basically, this involves putting on an event for up to 30 minutes, but it's designed to be around 30 minutes in your part of the world. It's in a hot spring environment ideally, and it needs to be live on that day. Now, it can be recorded on the day and uploaded 2 hours before when it goes live, which will be around 5 o'clock in the afternoon on the day. So it can be recorded anytime between sort of 12 midday and 1 or 2, and then sent to the main organisers to then be able to upload. Or you can actually do it live. Now, all the details of how to engage in that are going to be on the worldbathingday.org website. So please, if you are thinking, or you can put on a music event and engage in this activity, then please do so and get in contact with us via the website. Here are just a couple of examples of music, 2 different genres of music held at our place, or my place, Peninsula Hot Springs in Victoria, Australia. And one is a classical style of music and another one is a more modern contemporary music, but just to show you the type of example of activities that can be put on. So. Thank you. And now the next one is a contemporary musician who actually came from our region in Victoria. And her name, some of you may know, is Tones and I. It's a young musician, 22 years old, and I think some of you may know this song. It's just another 1 minute, and then we will wrap up.
I said, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, buddy, let's go look in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. Now I beg to see the days you do alright. I see you every time. And on my high, I like your style. You make me wanna try. And now I'm gonna see the days one more time. So play, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. I never seen anybody do that thing to do before. Play, go for me, go for me. When you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. With my hands, just like a monkey and dancing my whole life.
And there we go. All right, so just to wrap up, again, the event, World Bathing Day, is on the 22nd of June. All the information can be found on worldbathingday.org. And I would like to thank the Asia Pacific Spa and Wellness Coalition for putting on this event and giving us an opportunity to talk about this bathing and connecting activity. So thank you all very much, and I hope the rest of the conference goes well. Bye.